I come here once again to express my solidarity with the defenseless and wronged Palestinian brothers of Gaza. Israel continues to bomb hospitals and schools that have already housed more than 1,000 Palestinians, whose apartments and homes have been bombed and destroyed. The Palestinians of Gaza are living in ruins, ghettos, tents, UN schools, and on the streets, in deplorable living conditions, deprived of water, energy, food, comfort, and dignity. I hope my channel is not blocked. I have already had 2 YouTube channels blocked for posting videos in favor of the Palestinian cause and for repudiating this cowardly, criminal, and unpunished action that the Israeli government has been carrying out against the Palestinians for decades. Those who finance the Israeli government with weapons and money are just as criminal. Unfortunately, this is my point of view. Great leaders and great nations need to wake up and intervene to benefit these suffering people who have been bombed by the Israeli government for decades. The Israeli government justifies itself by saying that they are bombing members of Hamas, but the victims of the bombing are Palestinian children, young people and adults, with no ties to Hamas. This week, I heard once again about the ceasefire brokered by the United States. However, this conversation has been going on for decades. I remember that former President Bill Clinton met with Yasser Arafat and the Israeli Prime Minister, but it was no use. Soon after, the Israeli government continued bombing, invading, taking tens of thousands of Palestinian lives, destroying cities and occupying Palestinian territory with new settlements, withholding international humanitarian aid, in an insane and extremely cruel action. According to UN estimates, it would be necessary to bring in around 600 trucks per day, but 90 trucks are entering, which does not meet the needs of the Palestinians. It is necessary for great leaders and great nations to intervene so that the Palestinian territory is vacated and their country is created and industrialized, which will allow the Palestinians to earn a salary and income so that they can live with dignity and not depend on international humanitarian aid. It is an injustice that the Palestinian country has not yet been created. Great leaders and great nations need to be more sensitive to the cause of Palestine. Unfortunately, the Israeli government is financed and protected by the United States government. I have great hope that I will still see the Palestinian territory unoccupied and its country created, with its population living with dignity and in peace.